Welcome to Factorio. My name is Robert. You can call me Lone. And this is going to be a playthrough of Factorio with mods. Now, even I have been gotten a little bored of watching hundreds of Factorio games being played out on YouTube and Twitch, but I was going to try something a little different. I saw this idea from another gamer named DangOreus, I think his name is. He plays with mods, especially the DangOreus mod, which is a ore covering mod, which makes the entire game in every direction covered in ore. Nothing else. And you can't actually put anything on the ore except for miners. That's it. There are easy modes and hard mode. I'll just do the basic, which is that only miners, both burner miners and regular miners, can be on ore. Everything else explodes. Now, I have a few other mods added on. I have the Factorio Extended Plus mod, which just adds a few extra little tidbits here and there to make the endgame a little bit more fun. The Factorissimo mod, which I'm going to set myself a limit on this. This one is going to be only if anybody views my content. So, if you're watching this, then the next play game, next episode, I guess you could call it, I will actually be able to put one of these down. Until then, I'm not going to be able to use it. So I do hope somebody comes along. Self-promotion plug, I guess. Inbuilt lighting is for YouTube audience pleasure. Basically, it makes it so you can actually see what the hell's going on. Mining an Omega drill basically just adds a large, powerful drill. Mining adds extra drills, more tiers of drills, so on and so forth. Nico's quick start adds some extra little items to your quick bar right off the bat to help you get past that first 30 minutes of running around like a chicken. Quality of life just adds a few little bonuses to your game if you want to research them. I won't research too many of them. Basically, I'm just going to research a couple for inventory tweaking and such. The space extension mod will be helping me just extend the game a little bit longer past the first space shuttle, I guess, first satellite. Squeak through just lets you get through certain little spots that sometimes you wouldn't be able to normally. And of course the DangOreus. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's actually try to get a good game. New game. Just default. Enemies will be attacking me. I've never actually played on this setting. Usually I don't like it when enemies attack me because I'm not very good at it. But I might as well make this a little bit interesting for some people to watch as I run around screaming. Resources will be normal. I'm not going to change that. Terrain, I'm going to make it a big starting area with water only in starting area. I've noticed that if you try to put this as normal, the water is actually far away from you and it's impossible to play the game, which is very frustrating. Cliffs, I don't like cliffs, not going to have them. Advanced settings, I'm going to discontinue enemy expansion. They will still attack me, but expansion will not happen, so they will not be getting very close very fast. Excuse me. And the evolution time is down to 0. The reason for that is that I am slow at this game. I am not a genius. So the evolution will go beyond insane, and if I left it with time factor on, now I can kind of play around a little bit before the biters get too insane. The mod settings themselves, the startup, here's the researches. Nothing's changed other than that. The map, starting radius 50, simple ore radius 120. I chose Perlin as the ore generation mode just because I kind of like that name. The scaling I have low, so it's not going to get too crazy. The Factorissimo, I don't have either of these. The quality of life, I just have 0s and 1s, nothing's really changed. And per player, I just have it at regular. So let's go back to the regular. Yep, this is still good. Yep. So let's see what we can do. Now I cannot generate preview because it does not work. For some reason it just shows regular. You actually have to generate it to make it actually put all the ore down. So that's what we got. Now then, let's see what we have. We have the water in the middle, which is going to be a little frustrating. Let's see what we have. We have a lot of ore in that direction, which is a little frustrating. You kind of want the oil near a coal vein that goes all the way to where you are. So right here, that's perfect. You just go along here and there you go. So let's actually check the map. The oil, 1,400, that is actually a lot. The oil over here is 8,000. There's actually oil right there. That's strange. Let me actually look at that because that seems to be odd. Okay, yeah, there's actually oil. Yield 82%, that's low. But I guess I could get over there eventually. But I think the better one would just be to take the coal over. But to start, we're going to need to start doing some work. So let's get that started. Now, let me just check the map again. So we have coal, copper, iron, and stone side by side by the water. So that's good. I should be able to get a steady supply immediately. And because the coal is going to eventually get over here, I want to use this one. So let's get back and let's start getting oil, well, the coal running. That did not work. Okay, so we only have 2 electric miners, but I do have, well, lots of extra right now. So I'm going to, yeah, this is what I want. So let me kill off these. Yeah, I'm going to use a electric mining drill to destroy trees. That always made me kind of wonder why that does that. But now then, let's set up. This is only coal, so that is good. I am going to have to start, well, we'll get that started in a minute. Oh, that is so frustrating. I hate when that happens. Okay, so I have everything set up. All I have to do is now just, well, get half there. I hate when I can't reach something that's only like that far away. I can't do it. It's frustrating. Let's alt this so that people can see what's actually going on. Now, there's that going, so that's good. Now what I want to do is get one miner on both the copper and the... Now that's the... Let me see that. Because that's still... Yeah, that's copper, even though it's underneath a tree. That's annoying. Okay, so... Copper. Now, if I were to put anything else, like this, I'll show you what happens. It becomes a ungodful little nothing. So that's what happens. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Okay, well, that's great. All right, let's try that again. 700, that's good. Now, the reason why I'm moving these like that is because I'm just going to put these immediately into... Why? What? Okay, yeah, that already sounded off. I wonder why that would keep going. But you get another electric power drill. I'll be so happy once I can actually get the power drill set up. I mean, all of the... Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, so this is showing only that, so that is good. Let's get up and over. And... So... for those of you who have never played Factorio, which I doubt anybody is watching me play this as a walkthrough, but if you are, this game, you basically just show up in the actual like game scenarios. You crash land and then you have to basically start all over again. While in this way, this is the sandbox version where you just kind of start in the middle of nowhere and you have to do everything yourself. So, yeah. In the game, you have to fight off monsters called biters who don't really like you, as the promotional art shows. So I'm going to try to get off the planet, and yeah, that's the whole point of the game. Kind of anticlimactic, really, but it's fun, I guess. Like, to me it is. The logistics of it, making sure that everything's working, it scratches an itch, as they say, yes? So right now I've got iron and copper going. Eventually I will have furnaces to smelt this into plates, but right now I'm just going to do it myself for the first couple researches, the first two actually, the automation and then logistics. The reason for that is right now I can only put one line down per se. Like, I can't split it, I can't put things underneath it. Right now this is it. Now of course I could put like this line over here and then this line over here. Like, you can make it work, but it's just so frustrating. So I'm not. So what I'm going to do is get 10 of this. I'm going to start automation and we'll see how that goes. Get it started as soon as possible. Now, as you probably guess, with all of the mods, there is going to be a little bit changes then to vanilla. There are going to be some things that don't exactly work the same. Like I think, yeah, automation. We get the rapid underground belt, which is insane. Belt speed 66 items per second and 2/3 a second. So those are the type of things that I eventually will be using, but we'll see. 5 more, good, good. So right now I'm in the middle of wilderness. I have a gun with me, a pistol, and 10 firearm magazines, ammo 10 out of 10, and a steel axe. That is all that is between me and getting really, really hurt. So what I want to see is, yeah, I can get light armor immediately. I'm going to put that on. That does give me some durability so that if the spiders do plan to just attack me immediately, I can stay away from dying, hopefully. So now this one's done filling up, so that's good. These ones are still going, which is nice. Sometimes I do notice that these things just can't keep up. Like if you just have this and this going off, it'll eventually fill up. That's why I do have both of them, just in case. Well, it seems to be going okay. 100 there, 100 there, 500, 600, 400. Automation is almost done. It's only one more to go. So the lights here, you can see there is light at every power pole, so that does definitely add enough. Okay, so I want, so that is 20 packs. So I'm just going to go again, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. We'll wait until it gets down to like half and then start it up, because otherwise it's just going to go through them. It'll be frustrating. I could continue on building this out, but then without logistics, it just becomes an eyesore of just spaghetti everywhere. It just becomes so frustrating. Now, theoretically, I could use inserters to take off of this belt, put it onto another belt. And that is basically what you almost have to do before you get logistics. But at the same point, it's, well, as I said, it's frustrating. So I'm going to just stay here for now. Just make sure that these things are working, they don't fall off. I do want to get more of these going, but I do want to have them set up, at least to start, with maybe like 4 or 8 furnaces, and then like 4 of these going. Now I don't know even if I could probably get 3 in here if I really tried. I could put these ones over here as well, so that's good. Iron will be easy, it's got enough space. The coal is good. The stone is far enough, so it's not too much of a problem. I could, of course, also just go to other sections of the wheel, I guess you could call it. As you can, when it said simple ore, like at the first couple, it's only like 30, 30, 30. If you go past the point far enough, it jumps, I believe. Okay, maybe not. I thought this was going to, it's just going up like 1s and 2s. That's a little strange. Okay. But what is that? Huh. Anyway. I guess just that is just a different style of ground. That does happen in some of these games. It's not that big a deal. Oh, I totally lost track of time. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so 14, and we'll have logistics. So for the most part, for me, I'll have that one, then eventually I will cover maybe this one up and maybe use that one as the power supply for water. But for now, I still have 96. Okay, good. So what I like doing is I go into a spot. Now that might not actually make it well, that's that might not work. Okay, so I'm going to have to go down one space. Not too bad. I might actually just start on the outer edge first, see how far that lets me through. So that's going to be coal. That will be, let's say, actually no, I don't need that. What I am going to do is have it be doubled, so half of it will be coal, half will be, let's say, copper. And then there's that, 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 that. The reason why I have them spread out is that once I get up to electric, it's 3 size, not by 2 by 2. So I do want to be able to just get it going, you know. Logistics is still going. Okay, good, good. Now I do keep it like this so that it allows me to have an extra space so that when it does become 3 by 3, I don't have to rip up the entire blueprint. I can just have it go normally. Now that should be enough for 2 miners. 2 furnaces will deal with 1 miner. So that's good for now. Let's move this one. And then I will have my iron go from the other side. Now I can build this out further if I wanted to, but right now I just want to get it set up for something going on, not just have it stand around. So yeah. Now the reason why I have it only 1 line on here, now normally to make plates I have to have coal and the ore, but I'm going to, let's get military research. I'm not going to start researching quite yet. What I am going to do is set up these and set up this. So what I want is some splitters. The splitters will allow me to make this work. So I'll have that one and this one. So what you do is, at least I think that's how it works. It's been a few days since I've done this, so let's get you going that way. Not quite yet though. I need 1 more splitter actually, so that I can get the coal. Actually 2 splitters. Probably you could get away with just 1 splitter, but for now just get it working. Coal over this way. Oh, okay, never. Huh, that was a little odd. Okay, so that will start going that way. And this thing will eventually run out of coal for the steam engines, but not quite yet. So what's going to happen is I want the, let's see if this works. So get over. Now if I track these, what should happen is the copper ore will come through. And let's just see if this works. I do not think it is. I think I'm going to have a problem with it, but that's half the fun, is seeing what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so that is frustrating. So, okay, now that should theoretically work better. Now I have all this coal on that side, which is kind of frustrating, but that's fine. Let's get one more of these. Now I will use an underground belt to get the coal down here. I'm actually out of transport belts. That's shocking. Okay, so that goes there. This comes off. Starts going that way, which hopefully will make it so that it goes through correctly. Yep, sounds like it. Okay, now I need to put a whole ton of yep, that works. Okay. Okay, so that should start running immediately. There it goes. Now, if only it could actually grab the few that are annoying. That's fine. So now, as I said, 2 furnaces will deal with one of these miners. So what I'm going to do is actually set up for 2 more miners. One on iron, one more on the copper. Now I can move this over, I believe, a little bit. Hopefully it does not go too badly for me. I should be able to like put it here, let's say, and then maybe put down 1. But for now, I have what I need. So, do what I did last time, which is just go sideways, and 2 more. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want it on this side. Okay, so that should easily keep up with the thing. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Plates, there you go. So, now I have 2 more miners, so let's set this one up. That one's good. Now, so this one is in the middle, so I'm going to have to move that one so that it there and there. That should yeah, so those work fine. Let me just get a box there. Also put these ones back onto the belt itself. Okay, so that should be more than enough to fill up the lines. Now what I want to do is I need another one of these actually, because I'm going to start using up so much coal that, well, it seems to be keeping up with it, but I do want to try to get some of the coal down. I want to start going along here so that I can get to the oil patch as soon as possible. To do that, I do need to... Okay, perfect. I was worried that I was going to have to deal with it in such a way, but it seems like that will work fine. And one power pole. Okay. I'm just going to grab this one because it's going to drive me crazy. There we go. And we'll just put these right back into... There we go. Now then, right now I don't need stone per se. I do know that stone becomes an extremely useful resource later on, making concrete and such. So I am going to do one more. And I'm going to have this one just go into a bucket, because I don't need to have it set up right now. Okay, that is fine where it is. There's nothing there, good. So I'm going to just put it right into a thing. There we go. And that was useless. Okay, there. Stone, there we go. Now, stone is not needed for too much stuff. I'm going to start, actually, let's get just 5 of those right off the bat. And we actually are going to start doing research, amazingly enough. Now that this thing has copper coming in, 200, oh, very nice. I'm going to have my little automation set right here, and then we'll go from there. This is not a main bus in any sense of the term. This is hilarious, but it is enough to get started on research immediately, especially when research is only like 10 items. Science packs, not like hundreds and thousands of them. So yeah, so let's go there. We'll just set it up like that. Military, yep, 10. So I'm going to need... Okay, so that's one up and one across. I think I only need the, yeah, I only need the 2. So let's actually take these down and put them right there. Goes there. I should have just had long reach as a game mod, but I think that's kind of cheaty, that you can just go like over here and get stuff, but sometimes it is a little frustrating. So this has iron gear wheels, so I do need iron gear wheels first. Actually, probably should have had it on this side. I should have just had iron on this side and copper on this side, but now, oh well. Is there a... Yes, there is a long-handed inserter, so let's get 2 of those. Why not? That is horrifyingly... Look at that, how horrifying that is. So, let's get this right across... Oh, really? Okay, so... There we go. And that one just goes straight through. And I'll keep that on for now. I just want to keep the 400 to myself, really. So, yeah, let's see here. I want that one across. Oh god, I need another one, don't I? That is horrifying. Why is... Okay, if I take that one up... Really? Okay, how about... I put that there. Okay, now it's working. This is making, perfect. This is going in, perfect. Do I have any extra? No, I don't. Okay, so research on military is a go. My mini belt, not main bus at any sense of the term, is coming through good. And I should almost keep... Let's keep some of it going and just let anything that gets like right here, because it's right here, now I can just get, it'll just keep filling all the way. But anything that does get past, it'll just start to go into the belt right there. Sounds good to me. Now, this is always where I kind of like to stop the video, because we have the automation to science packs immediately. I have enough coal setting up to the furnaces, to the steam engines and boilers. And I have 2 of both of... Oh, God's sakes! Okay, yeah, anybody who's watching, you guys are probably screaming at me, why did you not connect that? Sorry. That was horrifying. But now you can see here it's totally full, so that's good. I am going to set up maybe another 1 or 2 here to start. What I'm going to do is actually just have another set over here that will just be... That is... Okay, that's stone. Okay, coal. I do want to start getting everything I can off this map to start, because this is not as big as you think it is. It's actually fairly small. So, well, then again, it's less than a full... You can see everything here. So right now I have about an 1/8, maybe a really bad 1/4, like that, and then like that, and that. Yeah. Military done. Good. Okay, so I don't want stone walls because they're kind of useless, because I can't put anything outside of the miners themselves. But stone walls still work for the inside, which is a little bit strange, I know, but they'll be useful. Might as well have stone walls going around everywhere, so that if fighters attack, I have a couple seconds to figure out how to fight again, because I haven't fought them that much. Anyways, as I was saying, we now have automated science pack red. So that's good to start. Not much else needed right now. Oh, what was that? And I think I'm happy with it. Like, there's not really much else. Just get rid of that. Get rid. Ooh, that's too close. Get rid of these. So that's all of the excess ore done. I think I should just stop talking because I just start rambling. Sorry about that. Have a great day and enjoy the holidays. At least anybody who's going to watch this in the next couple days. It is the 29th or the 30th today. So that's, I think it's 29th. So, of December 2018. So if anybody sees these in like 5 years, you're a little late to the party. Anyway, have a good day. This is Robert or Lone signing off. Have a good day. Bye.